Charlie's been raising cattle since 1981, so he's been in it for a long time.
I went to Arkansas Tech, and I graduated there in '81. We come back up here, started out with some bottle calves. I had 8 bottle calves. And I raised them on the bottle up till they weighed about 400 pounds. And I took them and sold them, and with the money I got for them, I bought, I don't remember, 3 or 4 mama cows. And from there, I just grew on up.
Charlie Barham married my mom back when I was, I think, 11 or 12. So he's been in my brother and I's lives for a long time. Never really took an interest into the cattle side of what he did. Now, you know, I'm a member of the Arkansas Cattlemen's Association. I'll go up to the farm and learn from him as much as I can. He and I talk every other day about the beef business, and so it's really helped our relationship grow. I was working at the Chamber of Commerce here in Conway, Arkansas. We were in Dallas at a lunch, and I was in line, and I looked up to the side, and there was a poster highlighting where that restaurant sources their beef. And I could just see Charlie on that. When I returned home, I talked to Charlie about possibly doing a farm-to-fork type business, something I've never done before, and he hadn't either. He's always been a guy that would take his cattle to the sale barn. He said, hey, you get 6 cows this year. So 2 in October, 2 in November, 2 in December. See what you can do. And so we started selling quarters, halves, and wholes.
Me and Ed work real well. I am computer illiterate, I guess you could say, and he's computer savvy. So I raise the beef. He don't have anything to do with that. He sells it. I don't have anything to do with that. So it's a perfect marriage. There's a potato plant down in Clarksville, and a friend of mine was getting the waste from it and feeding it to his cows, and he was going to get rid of it. And he said, man, you need to get this. He said, cattle do good on it. And so I did, and I started feeding them with sweet potatoes. And Ed, he said, well, I want to feed these calves and start selling the sweet potato fed beef. He finally talked me into it.
We still do our quarters, halves, and wholes, and we have some really good customers that have been with us for a long time doing that. We started doing the farmers market back in 2021 and continued to do that. Just recently, over the last month or two, we opened up a retail store, a mobile store, where we set up our freezer trailer, which you see behind me, and a pop-up tent, just like you'd see at a farmers market. But we're at the same location 4 days a week, soon to be 5 days a week once the farmers market ends. So the original was my wife, Mariana. We were eating on our beef for probably about a year. Had a little mishap with the processor, so they replaced our beef. My wife took one bite of the spaghetti she made using that beef, and she spit it out on her plate. And so that's where we said, man, you're such a beef snob now. And we're like, oh, beef snob, that sounds cool. So immediately went on GoDaddy looking for, you know, is beefsnob.com available? And it was, and so we started using that as our website. We call all of our customers beef snobs. I would encourage people, if you're not buying from us, buy from somebody local.
I hope we continue to grow and be able to bring people some good local grown beef.